Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make this cool floating fountain project. So the first thing you'll need is a bucket, some acrylic tube, 6 to 12 volt power supply, some extra wire, a 12 volt aquarium pump, a hose faucet, and some epoxy. So these are all the essentials you'll need.
So the first thing you'll want to do is drill a hole in the bucket just so the wires don't have to go over the top. You can just go through the hole. Next, let's feed the wires of the pump through the hole. So let's pour out some epoxy and mix it together. Next, let's put some of the epoxy on the bottom of the pump, just so that it is able to stick to the bottom of the bucket. Next, we'll need to put some epoxy around the hole and the wire, just so it's a waterproof seal and there's no leaks. Next, we'll need to drill some holes in the acrylic tube just to allow the water to come out. Then we'll put some epoxy on the top of it just so the hose faucet can be securely placed on. Next, we'll need to do some wiring, so we'll put some shrink tube around the wires and then intertwine the wires together. Next, we'll solder the wires permanently. And then we'll put the shrink tube over the exposed wire. And then heat the shrink tube until it is secured properly on the wire. Next, we'll slip over a last piece of shrink tube to give it a nice look. Next, we'll need to do the same thing, but on the power adapter side. So put the large piece of shrink tube over both wires, and then we'll put individual shrink tube over each strand of wire. Next, we'll intertwine the wires together and then solder.
Next, we'll want to slide the shrink tube over the exposed wire. And then heat it until it forms a nice seal around the wire. Next, we'll slide the large piece of shrink tube over both wires. Once that's done, let's spray paint the bucket to give it a cool look. I spray painted it flat black. Then I used steel wool to give it a rustic look. Just try and hit all the edges and give it random streaks and different spots. Next we'll want to slide the tube that we glued to the faucet into the pump. Now we can add marbles to the bucket, but you can also use gravel or different kinds of stones. Next we'll want to add some water into the bucket. Next we'll plug it in and see if it works. There we go. The water might not come out perfectly straight in the beginning, but it'll get there eventually. If you like this video and want to see more, make sure to subscribe to this channel.